Hello, good evening. It's Melanie here again from Growing My Own. It's about 3:30 in the afternoon. I'm coming outside for the first time today because it's been raining from last night steady. So I just get a chance to come outside. So I wanted us to do my end of June garden tour. So hope I can finish it before the rain come back down. Yes, I'm starting from over here where I have some zinnia, tomatoes, and some wildflowers growing in this box, and another tomato here. These are all volunteer that I transplanted and put in here, and this one is having tomato. Okay, these are some cosmos. It's also been windy, and this is another tomato I stuck in this little pot. I'm getting tomato. Yes, these are my lettuces. They're growing up in. Oh, the rain is coming down. Oh, these are my green onion. I want to harvest these so I can regrow. I should have done that already. Here's my celery. It's doing fantastic. I love celery to make my for my taco soup and other stuff that I'm gonna be making, that I'm gonna be canning. These are my onions in here that I started indoor, and some parsley. These are the bins I harvest the potatoes from. So I fill this one with carrots. There's nothing happening in there yet, but I put some turnips in here, and the squirrel been scratching every night, but still I got some. This area is empty. That was scratched away, and in the corner there another volunteer tomatoes I put in there. These are my sweet potato coming along. There's some more sweet potato. These are more advanced. I started to get runner on these. More volunteer tomatoes I put in here. It's either volunteer or some of those leftover ones I have was sticking all over the place. And this is another one in here. One of a little tomato. This is where I harvested a set of my potatoes, and I have this volunteer watermelon and that squash, so I put it in here. And usually when I harvest my potato, I would go over it with a fork and double check, and I would find potato. But look at this, the animals are finding them for me. There's another one, and there are two right here. Yep, these are the stuff I have on the table. So some sweet potato. I have to take these out because this is too narrow, it's too shallow. I already removed one. These are two more in this grow bag. In the back row over here I have peppers. I know there's two sweet peppers. The other two I'm not sure what they are. Yeah, these are some onions that was growing indoor. I planted them in here. And in this I have some peppers. I'm not sure what kind of peppers these are. And this is one of my herb plants in here. I harvested and it's coming up with a lot of branches. Over here I have my rosemary. Yeah, and these peas, they're growing all over the place. These are string beans, and some of them happen to be runner bean. Yep, I thought they were bush bean. And this plant, I thought it was a cucumber, so I put them in this, but it seems like it's gonna be cantaloupe or honeydew melon. I don't know how good they're gonna do because it's in a small pot and it's two of them. Over here is my strawberry. Something getting there. I was watching one strawberry getting ripe. I don't know how they get in, but the strawberry is straining through the mesh. It need space to breathe, stretch out. But I don't want the squirrel to go in here and start to dig them up. And I also have a couple of celery in there. This is where I have some peppers. And as you can see, I lost two of them. And I'm trying to make this one survive because something is going through here and breaking my stuff. This one was pushed down, but it didn't completely sever, so I tied it up back on this, hoping it would heal itself. Yeah, and that's a volunteer ground cherry. See these little bugs? These are like cucumber beetle. And they also come on the pumpkin, anything squashy, it comes on it. So these are, seems like chili. And so far the two pepper tree that they kill, those are sweet pepper. This one I know it's a jalapeno. These are the only two are maybe, and it's not jalapeno. It look more like banana pepper. Wow. Yep. And yesterday I came and gave these a proper pruning because they're getting so bushy at the bottom. Because all of these tomatoes are growing multiple stalks from the bottom. You can see the knobs of some that are already cut off, and they just keep coming and coming. Look at this one, how many main stalk it have. So all of them have blossoms, so I don't want to cut everything down. So I save as much as I could and prune as much as I could from it. You can see all the bush, and like last week or 2 weeks ago I did the same thing. Yeah, look at those tomatoes. I'm getting these may be romaine. We call them plum tomato in Jamaica. These are the striped ones. There's another set over here. These peach trees are not growing as I wish, but maybe I'm too impatient. But it has some blossom on it. I'm gonna be getting beans soon. Last year I planted them on the back fence and they were all over the place. They're over in my neighbor yard. I have to ask them to push over the tree for me. Yeah, and this is the other one, climbing slowly. And this is my Malabar spinach. It was in that corner and it was being eaten up by slug. I move it over here and you can see it growing new leaves without any slug bite. Before it was all eaten up. And this is my long squash and I have some babies on it. I have one right here. I have another one here. This one looks like it's gonna make it. Sometimes there's another one here. In the past when I planted them, after a while they just turn yellow and drop off. If they don't get pollinated, there's another one. I have a total about 5 or 6 on here. Yeah, these are another set of tomatoes I have here. These tomatoes are giving me some babies. There's another bunch right here. Another bunch coming on top there. And I have a 3-piece tree coming in here. And I just recently harvested these basil and parsley. Then I have some more tomato there. Another bunch of tomato here. Okay, all of these seems like either plum I thought they were those little pear-shaped tomato, but they're getting bigger. Yes, I have two volunteer watermelon in here. One I put back in the bed to run inside of the bed. And I have another one here sending up a new branch. This one is running through this side of the bed. And I was trying to look up today why my pepper leaves are curling up like this. And one of the problem, they said it could be overcrowded. And I'm putting the watermelon inside, so that's gonna make it overcrowded some more. And I planted some peas at the end of the box, so they all germinate. They're doing well. So right along the front of this box I have some peas, a string bean, and at the back these are all my fava bean. They're all falling over, so I put some support to keep them up, and they are blossoming. So I'll be having fava beans soon. And there was a big big Irish potato plant in the middle. I took it out. And this plant at the end, I also thought this was a cucumber, but it looked like it's a melon too. The honeydew or cantaloupe. I also came in here yesterday and pruned these, give those a proper pruning. You can see all the stuff I took off, and there's some out here. So I prune off all the extra branch and all those leaves off the bottom. This one was lying flat on the ground, so I put a stake on it. It also have some tomatoes. Yeah, everything is doing fine. Lots of blossom coming up everywhere. And this little one is a volunteer down here. I'm just gonna leave this be. And did you know that you can eat these? These are purslane. I harvest some the other day, have them in the freezer. Every year I harvest them. It tastes just like callaloo, and it's very, very good for your health. They have a lot of health benefits. Yes, and these are my spaghetti squash. This one has one on it. And over here, I saw another one down here. See if this one have any yet. Nothing is on this yet. And these are all from volunteer that grew up from the compost. Yeah, this is another tomato. There's another one over there. And in here are these three of these trees supposed to be butternut squash, but I get everything mixed up, so I keep looking to see the first fruit coming up if it look like a butternut squash. And I just happened to glimpse one here, and it do look like a butternut squash. Yep. This is a zucchini. There's a baby zucchini there. And this is one of my acorn squash plants. I have one coming up right there. The other one fell off. And I have a newbie coming up here. And this side I have some more acorn squash. It has one. This has one in there. And let me see if this one is still here or it fell off. Oh, there's another one right there. I'm getting loads of zucchini, and this one I can soon come out and harvest again. There's one at the bottom. I don't think that's gonna make it. Hopefully these three make it, and there's some more on the side. This is a pumpkin plant. It has a male so far. No females, so I can't tell exactly what it is yet. And these are some of those string beans I planted in this grow bag. Yeah, something was eating the leaf, and I found a bug and squash it. So if you notice, the new leaf doesn't have any holes in it. And look, it looks like it's gonna start producing some of the little birds. This is where I harvested my first set of garlics, and I put corn in it. And as you can see, there's a lot of empty space, because every day I come out, this is what I find. Like, this one is broken. Then I still have that set of garlic to harvest. There's another set of tomatoes here. I still have tomatoes in my freezer from last year using. There's some baby ones in here. This is where I had the snow peas. So I took them out and put some more purple string bean here, so I can use the same trellis. I had only 4 left in the package, so I just put them here. I have more somewhere else. I still have a couple of offshoots and some of these broccoli to come and harvest. Still not seeing anything else in my cauliflower. I found out that there were earwig eaten in the middle of them, so I put diatomaceous earth. Hopefully that will get rid of them. I still stuck some more corn in here. I had some left over, so hopefully these will. Oh, I see worm poo down there. I have to come back and check for that. Yeah. And this is my cucumber. I have 4 of them. I don't know why this one is so small, but the one at this side is getting bigger. And I have a couple of baby cucumbers on it. Yeah, I want these cauliflower to bloom so I can pull them out and plant something else. I planted some of my sweet potato in here, so that whatever was eating my Irish potato wouldn't eat these. But as you can see, there's a lot of holes in here. The squirrel come in every night and dog treat. So far, he hasn't taken out any of this Irish sweet potato yet. I just planted these last week, and they start to put new leaves out already. This is my sunflower that didn't make it to the garden. Still in the cup. I didn't have nowhere to put it, because these are the giant one, and when I plant it anywhere close to the garden, it covers everything and shade it out. I didn't want to make a new spot for it, so I just leave it be. Here, look at that hole. These are my onion I started from seed I saved last year. And I started these outdoor in the spring. And look, you can see that one look like it started to swell already. This is a volunteer tomato that comes up in here. These I stuck these 2 in here, and they're blossoming. I also have a volunteer potato. I was trying to get rid of all the volunteer potato, because whatever eating them are just going through and eating everything. Look at the size of those onions. Ha! Look at this. And they're not falling over. This one started to fall over, but it's still firm in the neck. Yeah, and there's another one there now, one inside the cauliflower. I harvested my carrots from here. I was gonna plant more carrots here, but I changed my mind and put corn, because I haven't had any success with corn yet. Not that I didn't have success. I experiment over there. They're coming, but slowly. So I put some over here, and some of them already disappear. And I saw the second set of beetroot over here. And there was a big volunteer Irish potato, and I dug it out. So I dug up some of those beetroots. So I have to come back and resow that. And this was a volunteer I found somewhere and put it in here. And it's growing out towards the beetroot. So look at that. I'm not even sure what that is yet. I think it might be one of those tribe zucchini I had a while back. I didn't even know I have more seed left. As I said, this was a volunteer coming up somewhere. I put it over here. And out of my 4 eggplants I planted, these are the Black Beauty. This is the second year I'm planting this. Look like I'm getting some blossom. So the before, when I had those long ones, oh, there's a little thingy, I prune it. And there's another one right there. And it produced so much. So later I'm gonna prune this, and this is my one and only surviving Scott Bonnet pepper. Yeah, and these are the other 2 eggplant that are struggling. They keep going back, coming up, and they're coming back again after they were eaten down. I have a okra here. It was covered under the rhubarb, but now that the rhubarb was harvested, it started to shine. It's another set of my peppers. And look at these. Look at the size of these. I thought they were I forget the name, but they look larger than those. They're getting bigger. Let's watch and see what it's gonna be. Yes, so this is another batch of peppers. Cayenne. Yeah, I thought they were cayenne, but they're getting bigger. Because last year I have some huge peppers, long pepper. I went to the store a couple of years and I bought just one to get the seed from it. But it got mixed up with everything. But I have one grow over here. So we'll see. And these are my okras that I start outdoor. And look in the middle, they're gonna start producing soon. So these 2 make it, but the one closer to the tree, it's getting shade. That's it's smaller. The one over there has disappeared a long time ago. I harvest potatoes from here when I fill it with peas, string bean, and as you can see, it have all over it. So we'll see how much we're gonna get out of it. But quite a few start to germinate. And these are I still have a lot of peas in this. Hopefully I get another pint. And this is just one tree. Still have a lot in it. And there's some on it I could harvest now. Like this one is ready. That's already. Yeah, and I have another tree over there with loaded as well. This is where I did the experiment with the corn and the cardboard. But as you can see, they're not getting a break. These over here close to the plant again. I don't know if it's because it's shaded out. Those on the end are doing a lot better. And out at the front. So we'll see if these gonna make it, because as I said, it's on cardboard and I keep soaking the cardboard so the root can push through if it's soft enough. So let's hope that works. Somebody mentioned in the comment when I did the rhubarb harvest that I should make sure I break everything off because it can rot the rhubarb plant. So I came back and look, and this is what I found, and I just peek in here and see another one too. Yeah, because they say if you don't take it all off, it will rotten the plant. So I don't want my plant to get rotten. Yeah, so this is what I found, my dear. Thank you. Look at the chives. The chives are loaded with seeds now. And the bird eat these and let them out all over the place in the front yard. When you cut in the grass, you just smell it, cause it looks like the grass. It's all over the front yard. Yeah, and my oregano that I recently harvested, look at it again. Wow. And I have some dry one inside to process too. This is where I harvest on my cabbages. And the squash tree was growing out of some compost, and I pulled out a lot of them and I left 2. And it just took over the bed. See, since I took out the cabbage, how far out it reached. And I'm trying to get some of them to go up on this trellis. Yeah, and this, I'm not sure what it is yet, but I saw this. I can't tell yet whether it's a pumpkin, it's gonna be butternut squash or what. So I'll just wait and see, but there's a lot of them, a lot of baby ones all over. There's so much. I saw a lot the other day. There's one right here. They're everywhere, just can't find them right now. I also have some celery growing in here. And some of these celery are going to be cut up and put in the freezer for future use. Guys, I can't come out here in the winter. Nothing will be growing in the winter, so I have to store as much as I can in the freezer to use during the winter. This is the other peace tree. I harvested like 3 times off it already. And look at it. It just keep coming and coming. I just love to harvest them and sit down and shell them out. And while I'm shelling, I'm eating. Like when you eat them when they're young like this, they're nice and tender. Actually, these peas supposed to be purple peas. I buy a package of purple. It's purple on the ox, but the inside is green. And this is what I got. Yeah, the offshoots are getting smaller and smaller, and these broccoli now. So you can pull them out soon. So you can plant something else. But right now, I look around, I can see I can get at least a handful to go in and steam with my dinner. There's one right here. You can see that's old. There's a couple right in here. Yeah, and there are 2 more right here. And another one over there. Okay, so when I'm done, I'm gonna come back and harvest these. Anyway, my friend, this is gonna be it for today. Hope you enjoyed this video. If you do, please leave a thumbs up. Please leave a comment and let me know what you think about this video. And please subscribe to my channel. Please share with your friends and let me know what you think. Thanks for watching. Okay, bye.